April 21st, 2018. The news out of North Korea that they will shut down a nuclear test site and freeze further nuclear and missile tests is being greeted by both hope and skepticism by South Korean, U.S., and Japanese officials. Is this the news that will ease fears in Japan of more missile tests? It is a sudden strategic move that belies the recent history of North Korea, which just 8 months earlier did this. On the morning of September 15, 2017, many residents in Japan woke up to the sound of emergency sirens blaring and government officials on loudspeakers giving them the most dire of warnings. The North Koreans had launched a ballistic missile, its second launch in 2 months, and it was flying directly over Japan. Japanese television stations immediately interrupted their normal programs with the announcement. Several bullet train lines were temporarily halted, and many fretted whether it was even safe to go to work. The missile flew over Japan's northern island of Hokkaido, forcing government officials to take the extraordinary measure of warning residents in its path to take cover. This was the second North Korean missile to fly over Japan within a month, and it came less than 2 weeks after a North Korean hydrogen bomb detonated at its Punggye nuclear test site. The missile launch did more than just give many in this nation of more than 127 million people the jitters. It was a move, a fiery propaganda salvo, that ventured much farther into the Japanese psyche than the 1,700 miles the North Korean missile traveled before it splashed into the Pacific Ocean just east of Japan. Even though the threat posed by North Korean missile launches are very critical, it still does not seem real enough for people living in Japan. The population understands the fact that missiles flew over Japan, but because it's not visible to their own eyes, people take it for granted they are safe and secure. And despite the latest news of a freeze on North Korean missile tests, the fact that this can change at any moment is a frightening reality. What can Japan and U.S. forces do to combat the threat nuclear and other ballistic missiles pose to Japan? Can Japan be kept safe from the unthinkable?